Hi, I'm Karen, and this is Sam. Today, we're Sunday sampling. Here's our samples from last week, so let's get started. This first one here is from Well People. This is the Well People Tint Multi-Action Face Moisturizer. When I read Tint and Moisturizer, I thought that this was going to be a nice, lightweight, tinted moisturizer with some sunscreen, but it's not. This went on really heavy and thick and cakey, as bad as the worst high coverage foundation I've ever tried. I think maybe it's the sunscreen, because I've tried some sunscreens that are really heavy and thick and cakey like this, but the tint just made it worse. It looked horrible, it felt horrible, and I wiped it off right away. This was a definite fail for me. And then I tried another sunscreen from a previous week, this week. This one is from Kula. This is the Kula Classic Face Sunscreen White Tea Moisturizer SPF 50. I wish I would have read up on this one first, because it turns out that this is a chemical sunscreen, and I don't use chemical sunscreens. I have used a couple of mineral sunscreens from Kula in the past, and I really liked them. So I guess I figured this was another mineral sunscreen. I should have looked it up first. It's not, it's a chemical, so another fail for me. This one is from Tada Harper. This is the Tada Harper Water Lock Moisturizer. This is a nice moisturizer. I realized as soon as I opened it that this is one I had before in a sample, and it is nice, but I would never buy it. This one is $68 for 1.7 ounces. When it comes to moisturizers, I feel their main purpose is to seal everything in. I don't really look for actives in my moisturizers. And this one does have peptides in it, but my Jordan Samuel Skin Performance Cream also has peptides in it, but that one is $28 for 2 ounces. So if I want some peptides in my moisturizer, I would use that one and not this one. I do like Tada Harper. I think it's a beautiful brand, but I do feel that this price is just too high for a moisturizer for me. So that's another no. Then this one from the Organic Pharmacy. This is the Organic Pharmacy Enzyme Peel Mask. I've said before that I really don't like to use a whole lot of masks. I feel like my daily skincare routine is perfect for me, that it gives my skin everything it needs. And on top of that, some masks really irritate my skin. I think it's because I do use a lot of actives in my daily skincare routine. I use vitamin C, I use a BHA exfoliator, I use either retin-A or retinol. That's a lot of active ingredients. So if a mask has anything in it that's an active, it's just kind of too much for my skin. I think that's what happened with this one. I put this one on and it started to burn right away. I left it on for probably less than a minute. It started to burn a little bit more, and I washed it off right away. I didn't have any redness or irritation left over from it like I do with some masks, but I think maybe it's because I wiped it off so quickly. This one has some ingredients that I think maybe caused the problem. It has lactic acid, it has salicylic acid, which is what I use every day in my exfoliator. It has fruit extracts for some enzyme peeling. I think it was just too much for my skin. I think whenever I try a mask, I need to make sure it's one that's just for hydrating and soothing. If it's something that has a lot of active ingredients, I think I need to pass that on to my husband to try or a friend to try. It's just not for me. I'd rather get all of those actives in my daily skincare and not in masks. Then the last thing I tried last week is from Kahina Giving Beauty. This is their Brightening Serum. This one says that it is a non-vitamin C brightening alternative for sensitive skin. That would be great, except that I already use vitamin C, true vitamin C, and it's very effective for me and I love it. So I don't need a non-vitamin C alternative. If you're someone who's looking for a serum that gives you some brightening and gives you some of those effects of vitamin C, but you can't use vitamin C, this might be perfect for you. But for me, I just don't need a product that is given the effects of vitamin C when I already use vitamin C. If you're looking for just a vitamin C serum for your routine, I think this would be a beautiful one. Kahina Giving Beauty is a wonderful brand, and this is a beautiful product. I did enjoy using it. It felt great on my skin. It sank in perfectly. And I read a lot of reviews on it, and they all said it does give some brightening. So this might be right for someone who cannot use a lot of actives in the routine, but it's not right for me. So everything last week was a fail for me, but that's okay. I'm not doing this series to find a bunch of things to buy. I'm doing this series because I want to use my samples. I want to give things a shot. I want to tell you about them. I want to tell you if maybe they might work for you, even if they don't work for me. So I'm fine with the fact that none of these worked for me this week. Okay, let's move on to this week's samples. Here's the sample basket. All right, Sammy, let's get started. I'm gonna shuffle everything up. This first one, let me get my glasses. This one is from 8 Saints. Oh, I gotta tell you about this. I've heard a bunch of YouTubers talk about buying a discovery kit from 8 Saints where you get 12 deluxe samples for $10, and that includes shipping. I read up on the brand. It sounds like a really nice brand, and so I got the discovery kit. You're gonna see some of those deluxe samples in our sample series. This one is the 8 Saints Zen out of 10 Bamboo Detox Scrub. This one says it has antioxidants and vitamin E. I don't know how these smell. Let's see, Sammy, how do they smell? Oh, it's got a sealed lid on it. What do you think? Ooh. Well, Sammy smelled something, but I really didn't. What do you think? Smell good? Yeah, Sammy thinks it smells good. So I'll give this one a try this week. I'm excited about trying all these different products from the Discovery Kit because this does sound like a wonderful brand, 8 Saints. So that's our first one for next week. Let's see. What's this one? This one is from Inner Sense. Oh, I'm excited. I use Inner Sense shampoo and conditioner and then their foam on my hair every time I wash it. This is their Quiet Calm Curl Control, a styling cream to boost and define curls. Well, that sounds good. I have been trying to wear my wavy curly hair more natural lately, so I'm excited about trying this one. I do have to be careful. I have very fine hair and I don't want anything that's going to weigh it down. But I've been really happy with the Inner Sense products I've tried so far, so I'm excited about trying this one. Okay, that's 2 for next week. Let's see, Sammy, what's next? What's this one? Oh, this is from Milk Makeup. I've never tried any Milk Makeup skincare. I think this is a skincare product. Let's see. This is their Sunshine Oil. I think this is a facial oil, which is something I love. I don't know a lot about the Milk Makeup skincare products. I'm not usually someone who buys skincare products from makeup brands I like or makeup from skincare brands I like. Sometimes they overlap, but a lot of times a brand is really good at one of those and not so great at the others. So we'll see. I'm a little skeptical, but I do love Milk Makeup, so we'll see how this one goes. Oh, I just realized I forgot something from last week. I ended up reviewing that Kula sunscreen, which made 5, but that one was actually from a different week. So I missed one for this week. Hold on just a second. Okay, we're back. This one from last week is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This is one that I've tried before. I've had a full size and a trial size of this one before, but it's been quite a while since I had it, so I was really happy to try it again now that I've tried some other mascaras since I had this one. Verdict is, I still love this. I think this is a fantastic mascara. It gives me length, it gives me volume, separation, it doesn't clump, it doesn't flake. It's just a really nice mascara from a really good, clean brand. So I was happy to have that one back in my collection again. Okay, back to this week's choices. What made me think of that one was the Milk Makeup, because I do love the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I use their brow gel pretty often, but I haven't used any of their skincare, so I'm kind of anxious to see what I think of this one. So that's 3 for next week. Ready? Ready for another one? Sam says this is taking entirely too long. Where's the treat? Okay, what's this? Oh, this one. Let me get my glasses again. Need to keep them close by. This one is from Clark's Botanicals. This is the Retinol Rescue Overnight Cream. I've talked a lot about how I'm always looking for retinol products to use on the nights that I don't use my Retin-A. I found several that I like, and I'm always happy to try new ones. This one is from a brand that I'm not familiar with at all, Clark Botanicals. So we'll see what I think of this one. That's 4. So one more, Sammy. One more, then your treat. Yeah, what's this one? Oh, this is another one from 8 Saints. This one is the 8 Saints No Plans Desert Rose Mask. I'll have to read up on this mask and make sure that it has ingredients that I'm comfortable using. If not, I'll have Kenny try it out. But let's see. See what Sam thinks of the smell. Smells really good. Yeah. Nice herbs, fresh rose. Yeah. This one may be okay for me to use because I don't think that it's supposed to be overly packed with active ingredients. And if that's the case, I should be happy to use this one. Okay, so I've got 2 of the 8 Saints products to try. A skincare product from Milk Makeup that kind of intrigues me, kind of makes me nervous. We'll see. A new retinol product to try, and a hair product from a brand that I know I love. So that's our 5 for next week. Are you getting sleepy? Are you bored? Are you tired of waiting for your treat? Well, guess what time it is, Sammy? Guess what time it is? Yeah, this is a repeat. This is one of our favorites. It's from Kind Rewards. This is the No Hide Wraps. This one is made with the first ingredient of chicken. And it says highly digestible and full of irresistible flavor. I know that Sammy thinks that. Let me find the opening. Hold on, Sammy. Okay, we're back. We had some technical difficulty. I got a phone call right when Sam was getting his treat, but short story is he loved it as much as he always does. It was a good treat, wasn't it, Sammy? Yes. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button down below and then ring that notification bell next to that so that you know when we post new videos. Bye for now.